Hello and welcome to the AUC News. This is Shahd Khalil. In Houston, Texas, police lifted a lockdown on a neighborhood of 1,800 homes after one man was killed and two police officers were critically injured in a shootout following a home burglary Tuesday. According to local authorities, one suspect was killed on the scene, another fled and is currently being pursued. During a press conference on Tuesday, Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo urged residents to be cautious and assist police in the manhunt.
There was a second suspect that is related to burglaries in that neighborhood, potentially related to the shooting. We're not sure yet, but there is a second suspect that we're looking for, but at this point, we're going to end the lockdown. So if you see something, be vigilant for the next couple of hours. If you see something, hear something, someone says doesn't look like they belong in the area, they're suspicious, call 911.
Police sources say 3 homes have been burglarized. Many distressed residents chose to stay in their homes and lock the doors.
I'm peeking out of these blinds here again. I didn't want to come out of my house because I knew there was a shooter in our neighborhood, and there were tons of police vehicles right over there.
U.S. President Donald Trump discussed new healthcare plans for American citizens during his first speech to a Congress joint session. He criticized Obamacare and called for Congress to collaborate with government in achieving a successful healthcare system.
Tonight, I am also calling on this Congress to repeal and replace Obamacare.
President Trump also stated that he plans on making the new healthcare plan affordable and accessible to doctors and patients. U.S. President Donald Trump gave a speech on Tuesday to address the Congress regarding a tougher immigration policy of a wall along the U.S.-Mexican border. Trump also adds by finally enforcing these immigration laws, they will raise wages, help the unemployed, save billions of dollars, and make the American communities safer for everyone.
Calling on this Congress to repeal and replace Obamacare.
Trump believes the wall will remove gang members, drug dealers, criminals, and communities that prey on the American community. Trump also believes that the wall will be built earlier, and when finished, it will be a very effective weapon against drugs and crime. Former U.S. President George Bush is raising money for those changing from military to civilian life under an art collection titled Portraits of Courage. Bush is promoting his artwork in the form of paintings on canvas and in a book featuring paintings of military veterans.
And then in 2005, I took a small arms round through the helmet, which knocked me out while I was flying aircraft.
I got wounded in June of '07. Hit by a roadside bomb, in which I ultimately suffered an amputation of my right leg.
The book Portraits of Courage is not political. It features 66 portraits and a 4-panel mural of veterans Bush got to know over the year. Each picture contains a brief essay by Bush. The book is getting published on Tuesday on Amazon. Bush wanted to talk only about the paintings and the veterans he befriended. He preferred leaving politics aside and refused to comment on Trump.
And hanging out with these vets is uplifting. The purpose of continuing to draw attention to the vets is to remind our fellow citizens that we've got to honor their service, and the best way to honor their service is not to feel sorry for them, because they certainly don't have any self-pity, but to support programs that work.
An English man and his Australian girlfriend who committed the murder of a police officer in Bali's Kuta Beach were sentenced to 15 years in jail. The 53-year-old policeman Wayan Sudrasa had 42 wounds to his body, including 17 to the head. David Taylor accused the policeman of stealing his girlfriend Sarah Connor's bag and admitted hitting him. Taylor's girlfriend previously justified her participation in the crime, saying she was just trying to separate the police officer and her boyfriend. The trial of Taylor and his girlfriend is set to continue on Wednesday. In Germany, the police officers established a breaking-in campaign on various sites across the capital Berlin, linked to a mosque visited by Anis Amri, the truck attacker. The raids come after a decision that was taken by state authorities on Tuesday to ban Fasalat 33, the organization that managed the mosque. According to the police, 2 company offices, several apartments, and 6 prison cells with other several places were being searched by around 450 officers at 6 a.m. local time.
Ja, die Räumlichkeiten, die bis vor einiger Zeit als Moschee genutzt wurden hier in der Perleberger Straße, sind jetzt aktuell leer. Das überrascht uns nicht, weil klar war, dass die Moschee hier ihre Aktivität beendet hatte. Dennoch mussten wir hier natürlich durchsuchen im Rahmen des Verfahrens und haben uns davon überzeugt, dass tatsächlich keine relevanten Unterlagen oder Beweismittel hier für uns vorhanden sind. Die Wohnung im Erdgeschossbereich ist jetzt neu verschlossen worden von uns, sodass der Vermieter mit dieser Liegenschaft wieder arbeiten kann.
The mosque linked to the attacker was under observation by the German authorities, which was closed last week as they believed it was supported by the Islamic extremists and used as a hub for funneling people and military equipment to conflict zones. The 24-year-old Tunisian Amri stole a truck to crash into a Christmas market in Berlin on 19 December, killing 12 people. This week marked the start of the Junior Carnival Parade competition in Brazil, where children from different samba schools gathered to showcase their talents. On Tuesday, children of Rio de Janeiro happily paraded down the Sambodrome on top of much smaller floats than the ones seen in the top carnival competitions on Sunday and Monday.
O importante é que a gente tira elas do ambiente onde ela vive, que a gente sabe que hoje está muito violento, né? Então a gente tem essa preocupação. E assim, é um trabalho que é 1 ano, a gente vem trabalhando com eles há 1 ano, entendeu? Para poder chegar nesse dia, para poder mostrar para as pessoas o trabalho bonito aí que a gente fez.
Showing that talent is irrelevant to age, the children danced samba and played the drums while parents, friends and tourists cheered them on from the stands.
Eu rodo, faz algumas coreografias. Apresenta a bandeira para os jurados e faz várias coreografias.
The tickets for the Junior Parade are for free, so if you're planning to attend, make sure you go before it officially ends on Ash Wednesday. Thank you for watching AUC News.